What would you say is this game does differently from or advances the genre compared to other games?
Again, I think that the theatrical theme certainly brings a new element or new spin to the concept of platform games in general. And then it also introduces unique mechanisms. For example, the protagonist called Kutaro earns a pair of magical scissors called the Calibers. These scissors help him navigate through the environments, for example. Another important piece of information I forgot to mention, sorry. Kutaro, the protagonist, again, very early in the game, is converted into a wooden puppet, by this evil Moon Bear King. Big guy, Big Bear. Big Bear is upset with Kutaro, tears his head off, swallows it, and throws his body into a dark dungeon. That's basically where the story starts, right? So, again, very concise explanation of the game. You are on a mission as Kutaro to, number one, find your head, number two, find your way back home safely. And the whole entire game is your journey, your adventure through the multiple levels that we've come up with. And so the head, he's missing a head when you start off. He's got to put something on his shoulders, right? So the heads have a very unique role in this game. You will find them in various areas of the levels to pick up, put on your shoulders. They have special features. Some may unlock special function. I'm not sure if you're watching earlier, but basically there's a hamburger head, for example. You put it on, you jump on a sandwich, the sandwich transforms into a hamburger. The hamburger acts as a trampoline to lift you to a high point in the level. Things like that. It's wackiness all over. It's crazy. I love it. And so it's a combination of that in conjunction with the typical platform game that you would imagine.
Would you just would you tell us where this game draws this inspiration from?
Again, I'm not the creator per se, so I feel out of place telling you this, but hearing from what Gavin, again, the creator, has mentioned previously, one of the things is he just wanted a game that he could play with his kids or his family. Not to say that there aren't games out there that don't fit that category, but being a game creator, he's even said himself, selfishly, he wanted to make a game that he can play with his family. Number one, and number two, again, because it's a theatrical theme, Puppeteer, there's always somebody there to cheer you on or be upset with you if you made a mistake. Whereas other games, you're on your own, right? So it's a combination of a lot of elements, and also something that we as Worldwide Studios try to focus on with our first-party games to try to explore new elements or areas of games.
Are there any online or multiplayer aspects of this game?
No online. Other features we will be talking to you about in the future. One thing I can say is that we are supporting 3D. And again, the 3D works fantastically because in this game, again, theatrical theme, the camera is fixed. The levels come to you. Whereas in most games, first of all, your character's moving, the environment's moving, and the camera floating behind you is moving. So there's so many, variables, and it's very difficult to tackle the 3D aspect well. Not to say that people haven't. I'm just saying it's just more difficult. Whereas in Puppeteer, it's a lot easier, and you can see the depth. It really pops. So something to look out for.